Welcome back to Fuck, Marry, Kill Me, Episode 6, Part 2. Any bunny will bad bunny.
Thank you so much for listening. We had a great time talking to Chick, so we had to split it into two, So nice, we had to release it twice.
So we hope you enjoyed this episode. Any bunny will bad bunny, Part 2.
Dun dun. It's Law and Order.
5, 4.
Fuck, marry, kill me. With Kayla and Dean. Hypothetical questions. Like and subscribe, listen forever.
Let's do some Would You Rather.
Let's do it.
All right. Would you
ready.
rather be trapped in a sex comedy from the early 2000s, like The Sweetest Thing, 40 Days, 40 Nights,
Euro trip.
something about Euro Trip,
Okay.
or trapped in a Lifetime movie where you... Look, I used to have very cheap cable, and the descriptions were literally a sentence long, and one time I flipped past the Lifetime channel, and it said, "A woman goes crazy," and that was the whole description of the show. So, one of those, or a sex comedy from the early 2000s.
Yeah, a sex comedy from the early 2000s. And I'll say this because back then it was always very subtle lesbianism. It'd be like, oh, these are my two best friends. They just like hold hands at all times. I would be one of those best friends, and I'd love to be trapped there. That'd be great.
Which one are you thinking of in particular?
Right now I'm thinking of Slap Her, She's French. Was that the one? I think that was the one. And her two best friends were like sleeping like in the same air mattress at one point, and everyone was just like, they're just so close. They're so close to each other. Slap Her, She's French is so dumb and so good.
Oh, wow. Yeah, the cover for that is perfectly early 2000s sex comedy. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it
I've
couldn't
never
be
even heard of
more
that.
on point.
That they didn't even swing for the good Photoshop.
No.
Yeah, oh my God. Look at the font on that.
That's incredible.
Look at that
Apparently
fucking font.
in Canada, it's called She Gets What She Wants.
Ooh.
What a classy name. For
Right?
What I
In
assume is-
America, Slap Her, She's French.
Honestly, if that poster was in black and white, I would assume that movie was released in 1953. like it's got the same kind of font and title.
It's one of my favorite
never
movies.
seen it.
It's so dumb.
See, I'm glad that you picked the kind of character archetype. I also would enjoy seeing you as like the really horny side character to the main character.
Yeah.
Who's like, oh, I don't know, titties?
Yeah, that'd be great. Honestly, like I was thinking about all the sex comedies and like even Not Another Teen Movie, there's like one scene where they're at a house party and this one black guy is already there and another one comes in, he's like, hey, I'm the one.
Yeah.
That's me. And the other one's like, oh, my bad, sorry. And he leaves. I'm like, it's so dumb. Like, either to be queer or to be black in these movies, are you just there for a quick little quip and then you're back
Yeah,
doing nothing?
Only one.
Only one little, just
Yeah.
get in there, hold a girl's hand, and then run away.
Yeah, you're allowed one.
You get to hold a girl's hand and you get one damn.
Yeah.
One extended damn.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to be trapped.
Yeah.
Let me in.
You could be that, or like the one that runs in and is like, the mom wants me to fuck her. What do I do? What do I do? I came here to be with her, but now the mom wants me.
Or I'm the person who, whenever the main character gets like too drunk and like passes out, I'm the person they pass out right in front of. Or they like hit on the way down and I drop my drink. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah,
Like that's all that, oh man, I dropped my drink. Who's that? Who cares?
Chattathan, what have you done? I mean, there's also like the intellectual friend who there's like you have the main character, right? Who's like, I'm gonna make this nerd hot.
Right.
And then
Yep.
you have like the super horny booger character who's like, I gotta come out of my dick hole.
Like,
And
I'm
then-
in love with this girl named Clintony.
Yeah, Clinton. Whitney. And then there's the other side of that coin, which is like the intellectual, like I read Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Who always ends up getting like the side friend of the main female character.
Yes.
And like he's like, oh, to be or not to be, and then the side character
I'm not thinking
friend is like,
specifically of 10 Things I Hate About You.
yes,
Yes.
that is what I'm thinking of. Is 10 Things I Hate About You. The timing of the show.
Yeah, I could be a Bernard. I could be one of those dorks who ends up being just as horny as everyone else.
Everybody's horny.
Everyone.
What about just one asexual character?
Never.
And somebody who's just like,
Come on.
I kind of like puzzles. You
They
guys want to
would
do a
never.
puzzle?
That's a 2022 sex
Yeah.
com.
Yes.
I got to write the next big sex comedy.
What happened to those?
They just
No, yeah, they were. They
Yeah.
did not hold
Just
up in
cannot
court.
happen.
They
They
were not
cannot happen
good.
again.
I don't know if you have Twitter, but some stuff.
Just some things.
Just some
Truly, I
things.
wonder, like a sex comedy in 2022, but like not obviously not in the same vein, but like. What would we even do with that? It would just be like,
It would be, okay, I got it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
2022 sex comedy. A young gender fluid senior in high school, right? Sees their perfect partner on TikTok,
okay.
but their location is not on their TikTok.
All right.
Location unknown.
So they have to get into a hacker style QAnon like cult to figure out how to get the location off of the TikTok. All of these are going to be renamed. It'll be
Yeah,
like
100%.
Flip or whatever the fake social media
Yeah.
platform is, right? So they have to embed themselves in a shitty QAnon cult there, and then like blows that up on their
Yeah.
way out to get to the location. Gets to the location, finds out this person's got a partner. They've been together for a while. The TikTok was just a TikTok. The flip was just a flippity flip.
The clip
So
clop.
the clip clop. It was just
a
clippity
clip
clapping. So it wasn't anything real.
Pure
And
nonsense.
but then you find out that, oh, what's this? My friend is actually the person I'm supposed to be with.
Oh yes, of course.
Because they like all the same K-pop bands as me.
Right.
And then like there's this like, you're just too silly to realize that I'm the perfect person for you. And they're like, whoa, I don't want to get tied down. They get into a throuple.
I thought you were gonna say, and then they revealed their BDSM king,
Yes.
Right, of
Yes.
course.
Yes.
After the Tesla road trip.
Yes.
and then they all become
After
ethically
the
non-monogamous.
Tesla runs out of battery halfway through the
Oh, for
desert.
sure, for sure.
100%.
Well, and then it's still on autopilot and it leaves them behind.
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna say the dorky friend is like, actually, I found out that if you stick wires into the ground and rub your feet around real fast, there's electricity down there.
Yeah. And they recharge the Tesla, which is also called like a zip car. No, wait,
Yeah.
that is a thing.
That is-
Fuck.
that's another
Fuck.
thing.
It's
Yeah,
called
you-
an Uber. Son of a bitch. Fuck, everything's named.
Everything
It's
has,
called a taxi.
Yeah, I
Do
think
those
that's,
exist?
no, I
Those
think
are
that's a
free,
new
right?
thing.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What's it called? Clip clop.
Clip clop.
Clip clop.
What I heard.
Or doing it for the likes.
This is the movie title.
I'm trying to pitch a movie title. Doing it for the likes.
Location? No.
Location Unknown sounds like a horror movie.
It sounds like a Lifetime movie is what it sounds like. About a long lost daughter. The clip claps. Clippity cloppity.
Like for like,
Follow for follow.
follow for follow. That's
Yeah,
a good
what else
one.
Kids say.
Is good.
I feel so out of it.
I know. Look,
For you page. No, I'm kidding.
someone should just
And the
bury
girl's
us.
name is Paige.
Yeah.
you
For
page.
you page. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right.
Right.
We gotta.
And then
You gotta
Paige
edit
isn't
this out
even
so
the
we
right
can all pitch
person.
this.
It's great.
Yeah, someone needs to be a catfish.
Do you guys know any catfishes? Such a weird question. This is the only time I've ever asked a question where I can say I do.
Actually, I don't know. I don't think I've never been catfished personally.
That's for the best.
Yeah.
No, I used to love the show Catfish. And I went to school in Pennsylvania. I'm from Maryland. And one time I went home after school and my friend was like, oh, did you go to the mall today? Which I was like, random question. No, I didn't. Why did you ask it like that? And he was like, well, this girl, Tracy, who we went to high school with, has been in the food court promoting her episode of Catfish. And I, because I'm a bitch, was like, who would catfish her?
Shit.
And he was like, I think she is the catfish.
Oh, fuck. fuck?
And that is what happened. She basically got so tired. She was like not well, but also like a bitch. And she got tired of harassing everybody at school. So she decided to pick a random girl from a school in Pittsburgh, steal her entire Facebook page. So like her pictures, her name, everything. And then would friend this girl's actual friends in high school and then message them terrible things about themselves.
Oh my God.
And so this poor girl would just like, close my family computer and go about my day. And then the next day at school, everyone was like, I can't believe you called me a fat bitch with cankles. And she was like, I didn't say any of that.
Oh.
And nobody believed her. She lost like all her friends in high school. Yeah. And then years later, that girl came back and was like, I'm going to do it again. And she was like, haven't you taken enough from me? So she called Neve and Max and was like, please find her. And they came to my hometown. They stayed the funniest thing. I can see everything clearly now. I was like, okay, they're staying at the hotel across from the Taco Bell. They actually don't blur out the name of the town enough because I could tell what town it was, my town. I was like, oh my God. And then they showed the girl's Facebook profile and I was like, it's truly her. Like up until that point, I was like, maybe it's not her. Maybe she's just crazy. And it's like, I look like the girl that's going to be in Catfish, but it was her. It was her.
Oh my God.
Why would the level of sociopath?
It's just so much.
No. The promotion of like I'm in this episode,
But the villain
is
As the villain.
I'm the catfish.
Yeah.
I am Catfish.
I am the one that does the catfishing. Skylar, what
I'm the
do you
reason
think
the show has a title.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I've only ever lightly catfished people for fun.
Oh.
I had a Tinder page that was Psyduck the Pokemon.
Oh my God.
It got easily 4,000 matches within an hour.
Everyone immediately. Yes.
Everyone, and like it was pictures of Psyduck from like Detective Pikachu, and then like the classic one. So I had like a bunch of pictures of Psyduck, and then the whole bio was just Psyduck, Psyduck. You know, like how Pokemon talk. And then people would be like, oh, Psyduck, I love you so much. And I would just respond, Psyduck, and then unmatch them immediately. And
Psyduck.
Psyduck.
Fun fact about Psyduck. His name in French is Sikoquack.
I
That is a
love
fun
that.
fact.
Sicko quack.
Good to
Sikoquack.
know for
Used
the
to play
reboot
Pokemon
of my
Go in French.
catfishing.
When you go to Paris, get that going.
It got me banned from Tinder.
Oh, that's fair.
They were like, "Hey, this is
This is
copyright infringement.
This is for either love or sex, and you're doing neither.
And I'm doing neither." and
not for
I just wrote back Psyduck and deleted the app. True. And what's great about this is I didn't post about this. I
Yeah.
didn't do this for anyone except for me.
Yep. These days, I'd be on like a TikTok or whatever, but
Yeah.
you're like, I just have those memories.
And
everybody that you matched with is just like, one time I matched with Psyduck. And I've never had a better match
to me.
I've never had a better match since then. All my matches I've been like, yeah, I just like, did you ever match with Psyduck? Like, he was really cool.
I should have opened it up. I should have just been open to all ages, all genders, but I didn't.
I guess I have kind of catfished in middle school. Me and my friends.
Now that you've heard the Psyduck story, that reminded you.
It did remind me of middle school. Me and my friends would get on like, you remember that phone sex chat line?
Omegle?
Quest chat?
Oh, different.
Chat roulette?
No, not chat roulette, although we did do
We're
that.
saying all the ones now.
No, it's like,
We've all catfished.
Yeah.
like,
We're all kind of catfishing
If we're talking
people.
about that, then yeah, I just mean like make somebody fall in love with you.
yeah, casually. Is like Quest chat where you call in.
Call.
It's like, yeah, and it's like, are you looking for singles in your area? And we would call like as a group of like 3 girls. And
As the singles.
as the singles, and we would be a single, and we would put on a voice and be like, I like it when a man pretends to be a clown and he honks his nose. And then we'd get like men, it's like a voicemail box, and you would get men leaving voicemails to try to get you to chat to them, and they'd be like, I'll honk my nose for you, baby, or, you know, whatever.
My God.
Yes, we would just listen and laugh, and it was,
The fact that men would call in and be like, here's me honking.
it's true. They'd be like,
That's,
You
the,
like that,
that's
baby?
the widest net you can cast,
Yeah.
I think.
and be like, I'm Stacy, and I really love when a man sounds like a dolphin.
That's incredible.
And then they would be like,
And then they would do it. And then they would do it.
yeah, they would make dolphin noises.
Not dolphin enough. There it is.
Louder and harder.
That's
Oh my God. And those men are probably like, man, I bet she's hot.
You're like, wow, she sounds like she's got huge tits.
so hot.
Yeah. She must be like a beach babe.
We're like, men are dumb.
My brother once made a Twitter page for an Alaskan salmon.
Which one?
Like
Just
it
like
was from the perspective of an Alaskan salmon. So he would try and get into Twitter feuds with like the Chicago Bears
Yes.
and Bear Grylls. And he
Perfect.
would just be like, hey, fuck you. Fuck you for using bears. They killed my family. I'm just trying to spawn. And like, you just kept me like, he got mad at like a paint company because they posted a picture of salmon, the color. He's like, my culture is not a costume. I'm a salmon. And he did this for nobody.
Again, nobody.
Nobody. He just did
for
it for, and
fun.
we thought it was the funniest
That's
thing in the
so
world.
good. Oh my God.
'cause
I'm
it
sure
is.
whoever
Yeah.
runs the Bears
My
account was
brother
like,
doesn't do comedy either. That's the most upsetting thing.
He's just
He's
hanging.
not a comedian, and he does have a Comedy Central credit, and I don't.
wow, that's disrespectful.
Yeah, it's pretty upsetting.
That's how I felt when my sister told me she was depressed. Because that's my thing.
Hey,
He's like,
come on now.
You're not even a comic.
Why don't you find your own thing?
You know, just like pave your own way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was,
Derivative.
and he was offer only. He didn't even audition
How
for the
dare
role.
he.
He's ooh.
He's
Same with
a-
your sister right here.
Yeah, she just like got the depression.
Yeah,
She didn't even, like,
you didn't even have to try out. What if you had to try out for depression? Like, can you,
I would
can
be
you cry?
top of the class. Top of the class.
Get booked every time.
Every time.
We're going to need you to not shower for a couple of days.
As a child, I cried during Rugrats.
Oh, well, yeah.
As a
Oh,
child,
is that
I did
only
not
the
watch
press person
Rugrats.
thing?
Because I feel like, yeah, see, that's the thing. You think like, oh yeah, everyone cries. No, they don't.
Well, I also have depression.
See, our control group is not sound.
Yeah, exactly. This is not a
Mine
good
is
sounding board.
ADHD because I could not stay attentive enough to watch a full episode of Rugrats because it had a
episode.
full plot with like characters.
that's
I
and
think they were split into two. I think there were 15
I
minutes.
didn't even make it
11
into one.
actually, 'cause
no,
commercials.
didn't make it through one. I'd be
Damn.
like, Tommy and Chucky have too deep of a relationship. Can
Enough.
we go back to those zany people, please, that have no character depth? Please.
What, we talking about Kablam?
I think you know we are. I think you know I love
Kablam
Kablam.
had the like dolls, right?
Yeah.
I fucking love that.
I love
Robot
that
Chicken
show.
for Kids.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh,
I
it was
love.
great.
There's nothing I love more than Hey Arnold, though.
Yes.
Because when I tell you I know entire episode plot lines, I know what. So I worked on the show Bust Down, and they were like, this was all cut out of the season, so it's fine. But we're going to have a shrine to Michelle Obama. And they wanted it to look like Helga's shrine to Arnold.
Yes.
And our set designer is like an older woman from Australia. She was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So I was in this production meeting for no reason other than this was my moment, essentially. They didn't put me in, but like God put me in for this moment. I unmute myself. I'm still no camera on. So just a voice starts talking to all of the people in this production meeting. And I was like, he's talking about Helga Pataki's shrine to Arnold Shortman. It's in episode 2. The best like view of it you'll see is in season 2, like episode 11, called The Hat. That's what you're gonna want to watch. It's around like the middle of the episode, and then I went back on mute, and someone was like, "That is the most I've ever heard that girl speak." I guess she's right. I don't know. Who knows that stuff? And I was like, oh, I watch Hey Arnold every day.
Oh, I know that. And you
Hey
are
Arnold's-
right.
Yeah.
Hey Arnold's
I
pretty
have
great.
a tiny little Helga Pataki on my desk.
I fucking love, like, that show was
great.
got me.
It did when I was like, oh, girls are bullying me because they like me.
True, that was unfair.
And then then a few years down the road, I was like, nope,
She's just a bully.
they're just bullying me.
Just bullying
They
me.
don't actually secretly like me at all.
Damn it.
They do believe I'm all those homophobic things they said.
No.
Oh yeah, I got bullied a lot.
I feel like if, like, for Helga, it was, like, pretty obvious. Like, as a child, I was like, you
Yeah.
keep going,
I mean, the only female identifying bully I had that kind of Helga'd me was Zakethia, who made me be her boyfriend.
that was
Hey.
nice of her.
Not the way she did it.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh my God.
As a
Were
kid,
there
he was
perks
like,
even?
And I was a kid, he was like, "You're my boyfriend," and I was like, "I don't want to be," and she was like, "That's too bad."
That's too bad. Say that again. Say it again.
Say that again. See what happens. And I was like, I
Never
guess
mind.
Zakithia,
I
Zakithia
love you
is
so
my
much.
girlfriend.
I love
And
you.
we spent a
with
short
all my heart.
time married.
Who
In
was
first
the
grade.
officiant?
I don't know.
a kid.
The class
Another-
pet, maybe. I think
Someone else
I
she
think it was the
bullied.
turtle we ironically named Speedy.
Well, the turtle was probably of age because those
Yeah.
things are old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and also a deacon.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Ordained.
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 Yeah. I'm ordained.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, I feel like if you're ordained and you just say, "I now pronounce you like married" or whatever, does that just work?
Well,
I
there-
mean, you know what? You do have to sign paper.
the
You have
legal
to do
documents.
paperwork.
Yeah, that's
But
fine.
in God's eyes.
In the
But in
eyes
God's
of,
eyes, it happened.
of
Yeah.
Jesus.
So you could just like walk down the street, see two strangers at a stoplight, and
you're
just
like,
be like,
I now pronounce you married, and then run.
and then they just are like, "Fuck."
Fuck, what are
Yeah.
we going to do?
But you have to also say like, "I am truly ordained,"
yeah.
That's a lot.
so
to
they
get
know
out.
like it means something.
Yeah.
What I just said means something.
I mean, can you pronounce people other things other than man and wife? Can you be like, I now pronounce you enemies, and then they have to sword fight?
I don't really know the rules of being ordained.
Then what are you
But how
ordained
did you
for?
get ordained?
How did you not? You
The
didn't get
internet.
that wasn't in it.
internet.
there's not a test.
Maybe your major was marriage, but some people might major in animosity and other terms.
Yeah.
animosity, other relationships.
Other things.
Other things you can feel for a person.
Pleasant acquaintances.
I
now
only know those
pronounce
two
you
extremes.
Friends. It's like, but we were married. I said friends.
I said friends, and one of you
Separate.
guys is going to have to move out.
Yeah.
Because that's too much.
You can't have roommates.
Yeah, this is
What
learning
about
for
our
me.
kids? Not your kids.
One of your kids.
One of your kids.
Which one
You
of
choose?
who do they love more?
Here's the knife. Okay, open-ended question.
Yeah, I mean, there's the favorite. There's the favorite one is if you could start a conspiracy theory, any conspiracy theory, and it would take off immediately. What would you start? What would it be? It's a lot of power.
Ted Cruz doesn't exist.
Oh my God!
Not real. Completely AI.
Yeah.
It's all
Is
fake.
he completely? Is
That is like check the pictures.
Yeah, I've never seen him in
The
person.
real Ted Cruz died.
Have you ever seen him in person?
No, I haven't. I
Nobody
actually
has.
haven't. And no one has.
Nobody has.
He went to another country when his state was icy or whatever. the fuck.
Notice how there's nobody else in that airport in the picture, though.
wow?
Yeah, that's good.
You
Ted
heard it
Cruz
here
doesn't
first.
exist.
You heard it here first. A truth fact.
Yeah, this
They
is our
don't-
new
they don't want
segment.
us to-
Truth facts
They don't want us to know.
They don't want us to say this, and they don't want us to know this, but Ted Cruz,
doesn't
not real.
exist.
Not real. Not a real guy.
That's a fantastic conspiracy theory.
Yeah, it is.
Just want to see everyone pretend he doesn't exist and him freak out.
Oh my God, that is another great benefit of this.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Starts talking, people just keep talking. I was speaking.
Doesn't exist. Ignore it.
He's not.
He's not real.
He's not real.
You're not real. Come on.
That's. I mean, give it 2 years. The Republican Party will do that to him.
He's
They'll-
number one on the chopping block of existence.
Yeah.
They can make it happen with their followers. It's like, Ted Cruz was never a thing. Don't listen to what the Democrats said. I don't know what they've been talking about for all these years, and they'll just wipe the Fox News history and just, he was never around.
Damn.
Those libtards want you to think that there was a Ted Cruz.
You think we'd have a cruise in our party? Come on.
You know what we're about.
A Raphael
You know what we're
Cruz?
about.
No way. No way. Ain't no Ted Cruz.
Here's a fun conspiracy theory. Heelys were made by Nazi scientists.
What?
Yeah. They were,
And
they,
I
were,
was literally about to be like, wait, what?
they were made to make Nazi
like, that's
soldiers
why I
move
never
around
got
faster.
them. That's why.
Yeah, that's why.
Not because my dad said you don't get things that are not on sale in this house.
For us, it was, those aren't safe. I'm like, yeah, of
Oh,
course
they're
not.
definitely
They're
not.
fun.
Now that I've seen them and I've never tried them on still in this life, but I just feel like I'd fall.
I would
I'd
as
find
well.
a way.
I never had a pair. My brother had a pair because,
You were the same size?
no. He got them once my foot had gotten too big for them.
Wow, he planned it.
Yeah, but I took the wheels and threw them in the forest.
As
so.
you should. So you just had platform shoes.
Yeah, he just had
Like a
huge
Spice Girl.
shoes. Yeah, he just was a solid 3 inches taller.
I used to wear those skate shoes because it was the same feel, but I didn't skate.
I like a skate shoe. I'm wearing Vans right now.
Hey,
But I mean
Like the
you
DCs.
think you're yeah. I had personalized DCs.
Whoa,
Oh.
They have my name on the back.
that's cool. I have a pair of Air Force Ones right now that have my initials on the back of them.
They are cool.
Nice.
The only reason I haven't stolen them.
I'm
from
glad
you.
you didn't wear them today because I know you take care of your shoes. It's raining.
Yeah. I mean,
Can't do
Vans
that.
these are velvet Vans. Welcome to the shoe report. They have velvet
As
on
you
them.
all can see,
But I got
Yeah,
these,
in this
I got-
visual
as
medium.
you guys can see, my Vans neon green flames on them. I got them for $25
nice.
on sale. Well, pretty great sale, yeah. I mean, Vans are normally like $55, $60.
Yeah.
Or at
they
least
are.
it was before recession times. I mean, whatever this is. It's not a recession. I didn't say that. The Fed.
It's oh.
We didn't say that.
There's never been a recession.
I don't
ever.
believe in
America
them.
has never suffered.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. We've
The
been
Great
doing,
Depression was just a phase.
Yeah. It was
Well,
the teen years.
If we're going by how Americans name things, it will eventually just be World Whatever 1, and this one will be World Whatever 2. Because initially World War 1 was the Great War.
Yeah.
And then so nice we had to hit
wow.
it twice.
So you're right. So instead
they
of the
changed-
Great Depression, they'll
it'll be
change the
something
name.
else.
What are you going to do with the textbooks? Just gonna burn them?
Same thing the Republicans do.
You're right. Not read.
Don't trust them. They're filled with hateful liberal lies.
Yeah. Every single one of them.
Every single one. Don't read them. Why would you
Just-
let your kids read?
Kids shouldn't be reading.
Anything
I don't know who
but Punisher.
told you.
Okay, open-ended question. What imaginary universe do you want to live in?
Okay. Here's the thing. Because I've been watching a lot of Steven Universe, but like too much shit happens. And also not enough people live in that town. It would just, my options are like Sadie. And then Sadie already has a partner, so it's over. Definitely not Infinity Train. Another show I was watching recently. Because that's just awful. That's just sad and awful. I think the era of Avatar The Last Airbender after Aang and Zuko were besties.
Okay.
That is awesome.
So
Yeah.
post the Avatar series.
Yeah, just right at the end there.
Yeah.
Right when he and Katara kiss, I'm born.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
yeah, that
They've
is great.
birthed me. No, I'm kidding.
Nice.
I'm actually their daughter,
Incredible.
who is gay. So that was cool to
Yeah.
learn in Korra.
I would like to be the Cabbage Man
Why would you want that?
because he has resilience, chick.
That's fair. You know what? He always comes back.
He always
comes back.
Every time his cabbages, he's like, my cabbages. And not once is he like, fuck cabbages.
Not
I'm
once
working
is
from
he-
home.
Exactly.
I'm going to get a video editing
And
job.
not once is he downtrodden.
No.
Because he's right back with
He's
a new
right back.
cart.
Yeah.
You're right.
And in the second, I believe the Rise of Korra, that might
Yeah.
not be it.
Legend.
Legend of Korra. In Legend of Korra, the Cabbage Corporation is like a huge entity in the
Yeah.
universe. You want to know why? Because he didn't give up his dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And
That's
this
fair.
is how I reveal that I'm a huge capitalist.
Oops.
Oops. Free
Now, if I was in
market.
Korra, I'd 100% be a pro bender.
Yeah.
Not like one of the great teams like the one Rami Malek is on, but like one of the little or like side teams that come up.
Yeah.
But I'd do that shit in a heartbeat because I would just break my ankle again, honestly.
I mean, it does make me sad that on a long enough timeline, the bending just becomes
Sport.
just sport. The Earthbenders in Avatar: The Last Airbender, they're like, I gotta build some shit. I gotta do some shit.
This is my whole
This is my
life.
whole thing.
Yeah.
The Waterbenders are like, our whole culture revolves around this. And then, you know, by the time Legend of Korra comes around, they're like, let's put it in a
We've got
stadium.
machines, guys.
Yeah, we all made machines and we don't need these anymore.
We don't need this anymore. You guys can just fight. That's all you're good for. Which, okay.
That's fair. All right. What about you? Imaginary world?
Ooh, that's tough. You know what? I kind of would love to be in the world of Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh.
Okay.
that would be
You're a
very-
kid, though, right?
Yeah, yes, as a child.
I was like, don't be an adult unless you're
No,
like
no, no,
Dinkleberry.
no.
I guess he's got a great life.
Or Doug Dimmadome, the Jeff Bezos of Dimsdale.
Oh,
Fair.
Doug Dimmadome, owner of
The
Dimsdale
Dimsdale
Dimmadome, with a huge cowboy hat.
Oh, I loved that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be good as a kid.
That's
yeah.
good.
Every time I think about that show, my mind immediately goes to the one where everything was gray and they were blobs.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, man, that's just the real world.
Yeah, it's
really
rough.
got us. I hate that in like a great world with fairies, there's still dentists.
Although, you know what? Maybe I'll change it to the what we do in the shadows world. That seems like a very
That's this world.
That's this
Just,
world,
you
but
know.
now you've got things like the Jersey Devil that is real running around that gets distracted when you play Bon Jovi.
Oh my God.
I love it. That would be very fun.
That would be very fun.
Vampire nightclubs.
The Guillermo's definitely stealing from.
Yeah. Yes. Just watch the finale. I won't say a word.
Yeah, don't say anything. I'm several episodes behind.
Okay, I won't say
I
anything.
haven't
We
watched
forgot.
the series at all. I've
Really?
only seen the movie.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces, like clips of it, and it seems very funny. But
It
I
is very
have
funny.
not sat down and watched it.
Matt Berry, my
Fantastic.
favorite man alive.
Fantastic.
So good in the IT crowd.
Oh my God.
Father!
That's my favorite episode, Return of the Golden Child.
Yeah, so
Never
good.
forget. I'm obsessed with that show.
Yo, I tried
Best
to get
sitcom
Rena
ever.
to watch the movie The Golden Child with Eddie Murphy. Have you seen The Golden Child with Eddie Murphy?
No.
Have you seen The
No.
Golden Child with Eddie Murphy?
I don't even know what that is.
Man, it's like if John Carpenter was bad at making movies, is what it's like.
What?
It's Eddie Murphy is basically Axel Foley,
Okay.
but he specializes in finding lost children.
What? Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy is playing this character that specializes in finding
Wait.
lost children.
Hold
So
on. Is it a comedy?
there are comedic beats.
Don't do this.
It is
The pause.
It is. There's funny moments. There's I want the knife, but it also it's
I don't know.
basically
We haven't seen it.
it's a dude. I'm sorry.
I thought you were laughing at
My
first.
gold heads out there. My
Versus,
gold heads out there that love the Golden Child are losing
They're
their
gonna
mind
get
right
it.
now.
They're gonna get
They're
it.
like, he said it. I can't believe he said it. But the Golden Child, basically, Axel Foley has to find a magical Dalai Lama child who's kidnapped by Tywin Lannister.
Oh, we've just mixed a bunch of things, but I understand.
Yeah, the man who plays Tywin Lannister, Charles Dance, kidnaps a tiny magical Dalai Lama child from Tibet, and then Axel Foley has
Eddie
to find
Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. No, I mean like he is a police detective, he's like a detective who specializes in finding lost children. He's part of a prophecy. There's a dragon lady. He's very
No, I
horny
didn't
all the way
expect any
through
of
it.
the other things that you just said.
What?
You just
Yeah.
kept going, and now there's dragons.
Magic exists. There's a stop motion Pepsi can little person that dances. Dude, I'm sorry. My gold heads out there, I know you know what I'm talking about. Please DM me immediately if you've seen The Golden Child. I have so much I want to talk about.
Do not DM me. Do not.
Like, why was this my favorite movie when I was a child?
It
this
was?
and this and the Wayans brother vehicle Blank Man were my two favorite movies when I was a kid. I love The Golden Child and Blank Man, and those are my two favorite
I have
movies.
two movies that I rewatched one recently, and I was like, all right, she's got to go. But the other one, Forever and Ever, Pride and Prejudice, the 2005. That's the first good gift my grandmother ever got me. She got me the DVD. And then bought a DVD player for her house because she didn't have one because she's old. And then Euro Trip. That's the one that I rewatched, and I was like, we got to put this away.
Yeah, that's
we
gotta
got to
go.
get this out. But I loved Euro Trip. I don't know what was wrong with me. It had that guy who was from Manchester City. It had foreign food. It had travel. It had accents.
Scotty doesn't know, isn't that
Scotty
Euro Trip?
doesn't know.
Yeah.
I just did that at karaoke.
So like truly I was like,
That's
this
Matt
is a
Damon singing
great,
that song.
I know. I was like, this,
Yeah.
you didn't know that?
Matt Damon
I
is
did
the
not
singer from
put
the,
that
on the
together.
Bald
Yeah,
Matt
that's
Damon.
Oscar winner and star of The Great Wall, Matt Damon,
The Great Wall.
singing Scotty Doesn't Know.
Man.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
You've blown my mind.
Yes.
I wouldn't say watch it again to see, but
I
maybe
won't.
just YouTube it.
Yeah, I will YouTube
I
it.
liked Blank Man so much that when I watched Seinfeld, I was like, oh, that guy from Blank Man, Jason Alexander, who plays like a bit role in Blank Man.
Like
I was like,
tiny
yeah, I know
role.
him.
I know that guy.
He's in a wheelchair.
Okay.
David Allen Greer says baby girl to him.
Yeah.
Weirdest role I remember him from, Shallow Hal. You remember that fucking
yeah.
movie?
He was
Where
in an episode of Criminal Minds.
Oh, really? I believe that.
In a white wig. In like a white Ben Franklin wig.
Oh my God.
And he sold it. He sold it.
Weirdest role I ever saw Jason Alexander as proud father at an improv show at IO West.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, his kid
Proud?
was proud father recording his son's improv
Oh,
set
that's so
at the
cute.
back of the
sweet.
IO West theater, and I was like, "That's the guy from Blank Man." When I saw him,
Oh my God.
my blank heads are going crazy out there.
Oh my God.
you're gonna have 3 people in your DMs about this.
Oh, so many DMs. I'm
And one is from your side burner account.
It's an elusive bitch, that side up.
What a wrap up.
Oh, what a wrap up. Let's start over. Let's start the podcast over.
Start from
Let's
number
start it
one.
all the way
Hey,
over from the beginning.
I'm Kayla.
And I'm Kayla. Shit.
Oh, shit! Damn it! Start over!
All right, you go.
Thanks for listening to Fuck, Marry, Kill Me. I'm Kayla.
I'm Dean. Special thank you to our guest, Chick.
Hey.
Do you have anything you'd like to plug? Anything coming up?
Watch Tuca and Birdie on HBO Max.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that counts.
Yeah, watch
Yeah.
Tuca
Say
and
it with
Birdie.
pride.
Watch Tuca and Birdie on HBO Max while you still can.
Whoa,
Hell yeah.
nice.
Time limit. I don't know what it is, though.
It could be right now. You should go in there and watch it right now.
Right now.
You could do it. And also watch Blank Man and the Golden Child.
Don't
And
piggyback on
The
that.
Golden Child is on HBO Max. I know this for a fact. At least it was as of today. I won't tell you the date. Go watch The Golden Child. Also watch Tuca and Birdie. Good show. But after you're done, after you felt all those emotions, flip on over to The Golden Child.
Feel
and then
some
go,
more things.
Wow, this is incredible. I wonder what other suggestions. Maybe watch Blank Man, the Wayans brothers vehicle from 1992, starring David Allen Greer and Marlon Wayans
What would
and
that be
Jason
on?
Alexander. In My Heart is what it's mostly on. Thank you for tuning into the podcast. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for listening to Part 2, Any Bunny Will Bad Bunny. Make sure you like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at FMKMePod. And follow Chick on Instagram at Chik Agwuna. Leave us a rating or a review on whatever podcast app you're listening on because we love to hear from you. And if you have your own FMKs, OEQs, or WYRs, that's Fuck, Marry, Kills, open-ended questions, or would you rathers, we would love to hear them. Email us at fmkmepod@gmail.com.
And we'll make sure to give you credit and give you a shout out on the podcast and on our Instagram. Keep coming back, new episodes every Sunday, and enjoy Croctober.
Oh my god.